What
Yeah,
up, though? This B-Boy Reg
I'm DJ Buddy, y'all. We
in the
funky
funky
fresh in the flesh.
in the flesh. What's going on for the 999?
I was trying to think of something to rhyme.
There you go, 9999. Think of something right. Yeah,
Yeah, we back again. Earl playing top 10 here to win,
right. Yeah,
Man, what you think about what's going on in the city, man? Claressa Shields fight, man. Rick Ross. It's looking like Hollywood at Little Caesars Arena, man.
oh
I gotta
yeah,
get
yeah.
I
They
gotta
brought
get
the whole
down there,
city out.
man.
Yeah, that was a good look. They brought the whole city out.
Yeah, so
Yup.
dope. So dope, man.
Yeah, Bezel, all of them. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was a good look. Yup.
yeah. My boy was
Then
talking about,
even like some of the fighters like Harrison on the undercard came
yeah,
out
yeah,
with
yeah. I was just about to say,
local rappers, so that was cool.
yeah, my boy, man, Tony Harrison, he was fighting good, man. The nigga
Yeah,
almost got knocked down again, man. I'm so mad. He was like, his head is big.
right. Yeah.
See, he keep getting hit in that head, but he had a good fight. I'm so glad the unity was there. It was really dope, man.
Yeah, it was a Cardi party.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It
It was
was.
a Cardi party.
We got Papoose and Cardi's now. You see that?
Yeah, yeah. Got his
Hey,
little
I want to go down there to the Little Caesars Arena and just try the different restaurants and stuff. I was sitting there watching that stuff on TV, like, wow, it's so beautiful in there. Like, you know, the different restaurants and the breweries and the Jack Daniel wings and stuff like that. So
yeah.
they get down there and kick it with it.
It's funny because like if you move from Detroit, say like 10 years ago or something like that, and even like if you grew up in Detroit but you moved just in the suburbs, like we used to go into the suburbs to get those type of restaurants. But
Right.
now you run into people that live in the suburbs, they like, have you tried this place? It's like downtown Detroit is the place to be right now.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Metropolis for real.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yo, what you been listening to?
I've been zipping through Freddie Gibbs' album, listening to the
Okay.
production. And it's that song. I've been stuck on that song, "Skinny Shug." That's my song, "Skinny Shug."
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I was listening to the production, just seeing how he got to roll out with all the karate stuff, and you
Okay.
know, um, Alchemist got the beats with the flutes and stuff in there. I'm just listening to the production, like wow, real left field.
Yeah. I've been listening to Raekwon new album, which is
Okay.
dope. Yup.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know who surprised me though with the production is Memphis Bleek.
On his album.
Yeah, I didn't even like, I know he had the podcast, but like I didn't hear no announcements or nothing like that. But
Mm.
no, the production is tight.
Yeah, he say he got Just Blaze to come back. Cool
Yeah.
and Dre, some guys from Cool and Dre.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
some tight production and his bars is there too.
yeah, yeah.
Yup.
Bleek, he always sound like he loved hip hop. Like, you
Yeah.
know, he loved brotherhood, the unity. His aura is like this. Even when he doing his podcast, it's like him. I'm watching him interview Just Blaze, and he just was so happy to see him. And Blaze, you Just Blaze say he don't make beats anymore. I'm like, wow, but yeah, he got Just Blaze to do a beat for him.
That's
It's pretty
dope.
dope. Yeah, it's pretty
Speaking
dope.
of producers, right? So people finally acknowledging DJ Quick's
Mm,
legendary status, because like, I mean, for us, for people that really knew and loved the art of it and read credits, we knew what DJ Quick was about years ago, right?
yeah,
His sound and impact. I just think that like when you hear like some of the other names, because you can confuse Quick with just being a rapper too. Some people know him as just that, But from a production standpoint, man, he gotta be top five.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, his quick groove alone, those quick grooves, that's just like was jazz music on those
Yeah,
projects, man. It's just that stuff was the way he DJ Quick, all that stuff was just
yeah,
man, clean cuts. You know who him and Kid Rock is dope. They got on that the way they cut and the way they make their own production and they cut and the way they do their DJ thing is yeah, I
yep,
don't know why I brought Kid Rock, but he does they good with that 1200 like that too, the
right.
turntable, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, Quick was like you think of like all the second to none stuff,
AMG,
AMG, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like that vertical joyride, all of that. So it's like you look at Quick production over the years and then coming up to the stuff he did with Jay-Z, like he just there, man. That what was that El DeBar song he did? Um,
And
and he got one song that came out, I want to say probably like 6 or 7 years ago. A lot of Chicago steppers step to it, and skaters skate to it. And
mm,
like they just played the instrumental a lot, but I knew it was Quick because I heard the song. But it was just like you could tell a good producer when they music all over the place and in different circles, and you really don't know who produced it all the time.
yeah.
You know?
I bet you didn't know I bet you didn't know he did that. I need the freak in the morning, freak in the evening, just
Oh,
like
for
when
Adina
you.
Howard.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
I
that.
didn't know that.
DJ Quick did that. Look at the
Yeah,
credit. Yeah, that's the jam.
I tried to do something for Adina Howard. They wouldn't let me backstage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey, still wilding out there.
yeah, I heard. It's too late for me though. But
He was hilarious.
a girl ain't free like me or Adina. Her name was popping up in all them songs.
Yeah.
I got one hit.
Remember t-shirt and panties? She had this t-shirt and my panties down.
Yeah.
I said, damn, she know how to make them.
Hey, you know what though? Low key though, she could have had a good 3 or 4 album run. I just think here go Mr. Diplomat in the house. Let's add him to the stage.
Word, Full Biz. What up, though?
What up though?
What,
Hey,
what up, though?
we were just talking about Adina Howard. Yeah.
Mm,
And she, you
mm.
know, she was down on the west coast of AZ, man. She was down this way. She was living down here for a minute.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yo, yeah,
Wow.
so
So I think her husband said he couldn't keep busting no more. It was, she was bust out. Crazy.
that's
Yo,
crazy.
crazy.
Yo.
Hey, what y'all
Yeah.
think, man? They said the clip sold over 100,000 records. How, man? What you think about that, Diplomat? You was down there with the clips.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Seen, you know what I'm saying? Seen Malice and seen Push. Shit. Yeah, man, I think it's good for them coming from over a 15-year hiatus. I think it's good. It's a lot of artists they ain't even getting not even near 100, uh, not even near 100, let alone 60. You know what I'm saying? So and the production is solid. You know what I'm saying? The features is solid. You know what I'm saying? I like the album. No
Yeah.
lie, for real. I like the track with Nas. The one with Nas is stuck out to me. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more than you
Mm.
know. You know.
Hey, low key, Nas guess his features been crazy this year between that and Raekwon album, you
Slick
know,
Rick.
Slick Rick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, that's dope.
hey, y'all had has Cash Money been through y'all city yet for the tour?
Uh, I think they have,
Okay,
cause BG went live. BG went live yesterday,
okay,
and on the on his live or whatever, he responded to me or whatever. I put, RIP Showboat, you know what I'm saying, Schoolcraft, and
yeah,
he's seen it. He's seen it. Was like, yeah, my man, Mr. Diplomat, he know what's up. He know what's up. What's
Yeah,
happening?
that's
What's
what's up.
happening? What's happening? So yeah, so it's and because I think it's Cash Money, and then it's
yeah, Ox,
state
The
blocks,
block,
state, little
state
bit of
property.
state property. Yeah. So
yeah. They here tonight in Detroit.
yeah, when I hit him, they touched down. They touched down in Detroit yesterday.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they touched down there yesterday.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
dope.
they
Shout out to
performing
BG,
tonight.
man. BG used to be in Detroit a lot, you know.
A lot.
Yup.
My
I seen
man
him at
Jizzle,
McDonald's. Oh
man. I see him at Northland, man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jizzle he was around. You know what I'm saying? Jizzle was
Mm,
Right,
around for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I met BG, and then it's like years later, I met his son, TY, free TY, you know what I'm saying? Jet Life, you know what I'm saying? And TY, he got that same flow like his daddy. If you listen to TY music, he got that same flow, the same beat pattern, the same flow, everything. He just kept it going. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yep, he kept that, that New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, gangster, you know what I'm saying, BL and the 13th type shit. He kept it going.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
What
kept the
y'all think
tradition.
about? They were saying Turk got kicked off the tour. What y'all think about
Uh,
the situation?
I, well, to me, I think it basically stemmed from I think it stemmed from BG or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because him and B Jizzle, it was when BG got out, it was some type of shit going on. You know what I'm saying with them. So that's probably so Turk probably was like, I just probably feel that, let me step off the scene. You
They
know what I'm
said something
saying?
about they was trying to shortchange him, man. When I seen that, I was like, they probably only got a couple more dates left or something like that. Something is just a couple
Right,
more dates left.
Yeah, it ain't that many more days left. No.
Yeah, he got it. They saying how solid his album is. I'm like, dog, the more you present yourself, no matter what you're going through with that machine, you be setting yourself up to do your solo thing more. When the machine is over with. I hope he just get out there and move like he been moving with the tour as well, because they said how good his album is. It's
right.
pretty dope.
So yeah, because that's what I was thinking. It's like two sides to it. So like if you're with a group of people and you're on tour, and like if you feel like you're getting shortchanged, I don't know if that's the case, but it's like you want equal pay, right? But on the flip side, if you got a new project out, you can kind of use that as a promo run and make
Mm-hmm.
it up that way. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's just two ways to look at it, man. But either way, his name's staying in the on the algorithm. So if the album, if the music is good, eventually it's gonna bring people to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the thing about being in a group, man. Somebody always gonna feel like they not getting a fair share. Then you always gonna have people that outshine other people and that type of thing. So
Right. But that's how the game goes, and that's why Cash Money, they had their times, and then it was what it was.
yeah,
You know.
it just don't. It's just not good for the fans. It's like we've all seen the people go on tour and it's 4 or 5 people in the group or the collective, and you go on tour and you only see 3 people, or um, you see the Temptations without Eddie or David Ruffin. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. You want to
That's
see
just
you, especially if the fans is paying their money, they want to see. They want to see. You know, I know Lil Wayne. He on his tour, whatever. But
Louisiana, oh man.
you know, but they want to at least see at least half of y'all. If one ain't there, they at least want to see Turk, BG, and Juvie. You know what I'm saying?
right.
They at least want to see that. Like, okay, yeah, that's cool. I wish they would have had Lil Wayne though, but you know, but they'd be satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey Red, you think we should crack the news
yeah.
that we making 800,000 a month?
Hey,
He said make 800,000 a month.
Hey, hey, did you see that shit, Red? Hey,
man,
Joe Budden's co-host was like, "Man, they phones ain't stop blowing up."
man. Hey, that'd be funny though, because like you done seen other podcasts get you know what I'm saying, start getting divided when the public, somebody put a rumor out there how much money being made. It'd be like one person like, we not getting that much, then all of a sudden it'd be like show's over. If you want to end the podcast, start a rumor that somebody in a podcast getting paid a lot of money that you don't know about.
That hey, but you know, it go like even with Joe Budden, I think it goes back from when he had Rory and Maul on the show. You know what I'm saying? Even when he had both of them on the show, he was throwing signs that okay, you know, you know, y'all
This
ain't taking it
potentially can
seriously.
do. Yeah,
Yeah,
You know, then I gotta, you know, and people they was mad about that because they was always used to seeing Rory and Maul on the show. So
yeah,
now it's like, you know, Joe was doing it for a minute for himself, and then now he got Ish, he got Queen's Flip, you know what I'm saying? He got
oh,
Melissa Ford, he got a whole new crew. But at the same time,
but
I think it's gonna some gonna leak out, and it's just gonna
well, I think the thing what he did was good because he took it more to like a talk show type format. You know how you watch The View and it's like several hosts and you got
yeah.
all the different personalities. But on the other side of that, like I think early on with podcasts, I think a lot of people was just looking at it as a hobby, like we just gonna go online and start talking. But it's a legit business, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the new media right now, and
Right.
I think early on, a lot of people that probably have partnerships and stuff, they probably was like, "Oh, we just showing up to record, and whatever money we make, it was like a side hustle." And I think a few guys looked at it and was like Joe Buttons and other people, even in the other races, they looked at it as a true media outlet where it can make some money. And now we see
Yeah,
doing these
and
big
and,
deals.
and, and, and and just like what you just saying that, like you know, even with Wallow and Gilly, they, you know what I'm saying, they was smoking on the scenes. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
was they was everywhere. They since it's like okay, people don't okay, they ain't coming to Philly or whatever. So okay, let's go to their hoods. You know
yep,
what I'm saying? And they came to Detroit. They came to Atlanta. They moved all around.
right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't never start their momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Hey,
there we
speaking
go. We got
of
it. We got a good shot of you right there, Dip.
yeah,
It's just
speaking of
so dark. Yeah.
podcast, so you know Gilbert Arenas' podcast is pretty good, but
Yeah,
he was in the news for gambling or running a illegal. They said he running an illegal gambling
illegal
operation.
gambling. Yeah,
So I'm a little skeptical about that. Like I don't. I mean, I don't know all the details on what they got, but I would think like people invite people over for poker and all this type of stuff. And I
Right.
think sometimes when it comes to like a certain culture or different people, I think sometimes the media or even sometimes the law enforcement blow things up out of proportion. So I'm trying to wait and see what comes out of this. Like, was he just having high stakes poker games, which people do in the privacy of their own home all the time? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or was he really like getting just the general public to come, you know what I'm saying, place bets or something? Like, what's the real details of that?
Yeah, something, man. He got out and started laughing and smiling, and everybody. It was one of those players said he went through the same stuff. But then recently, Reg, I seen what they said, over 60-70%, 67% of the athletes, or the football players or basketball players, are financially broke or suffering financially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know, that's why I like the idea of some of these guys getting money while they're in college through these NIL deals and everything. Because money psychologically, you have to be prepared for it. So if you get somebody fresh out of college at that age and they get millions and they whole family never made more than 100, 200,000 in their life, you know what I'm saying, as a household, it's easy for them to blow through that and mismanage that money. But if they've had 100,000 at once in their early 20s or something like that, and they blow that, the next time they come up on some real money, they're gonna at least have some experience with it, right? But yeah, athletes and entertainers, man, it's just hard for them to manage money if they didn't come from money. Because
Right.
psychologically, you can't wrap your head around it.
Right. Because it's a lot of them. They go. They got a gambling habit. They'll gamble their whole account away.
Yeah. Or
You know what
all
I'm
any
saying?
vice that you have is gonna come out. It's just gonna you just got more money to do it.
Hmm.
Yep.
Right.
And I want to make
Yep.
public notice because after Diddy flying chicks out, no more is a crime now. The way they went after him, I'm like, man, if they go every have to do this on Instagram, gonna get in trouble. Because
They
I
make
mean,
make you not want to buy a girl bus ticket.
right? Hey, look, you gotta pay for your own ticket. You
What?
gotta get it however you want. You know?
Yeah. Damn.
Hey, look, I ain't paying for you to come or go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta get here.
Oh shit, dig that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't be.
I want y'all to grab my homeboy Troy Davis book, man. This is his new book right there. It's about publishing royalties for all the artists right there. I just got it. Hardback book, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so
Okay. Okay.
my
Okay.
boy Troy Davis, man. Y'all check him out, man. He about
Yeah.
to get all the publishing right, Fred. You know,
Get
for real.
them coins. Hey,
That's
like
too.
young Z said, keep them nickels coming.
Yeah, for
Hell
real.
yeah.
For real.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Yep. So so you was telling me earlier about Eddie Murphy doing a George Clinton movie.
Man, that I can't
Yeah.
wait for that, man.
Yeah. I heard that too.
Yeah, I can't wait
Yeah,
for
that's
that, for
dope.
real. I just seen Boosie Collins was like, I had to stop hanging around George, man. He smoked too much crack.
Spoke
Hey,
too much crack.
you heard him tell that story about when they was him and Boosie was driving to Canada or something, and they was high and they thought a spaceship came down while they was on
They
the
was
freeway. That's
high
how
as
they
hell.
came up with the mothership idea.
That's
That's
hilarious.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the Parliament Funkadelic documentary I seen, and they was interviewing like a lot of the members of the group that was like backup singers and musicians in the group, and they was talking about how they was all high and stuff, and um and they was just like, yeah, when crack came out, it got crazy. They'll
Mm-hmm.
be downstairs in the basement of the studio, like looking for little pebbles and stuff. It was they was talking about how they was just like, they wasn't getting paid properly and all of that, but they was getting high though. So basically
Yeah,
they
Yeah.
paid and
yeah.
get high pretty much.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
that's crazy,
nuts.
man.
Tales from the tour bus or something. Was it Tales from the tour bus or something
I
like
was like, it was just a whole documentary just on
that?
Parliament Funkadelic, how it
Right.
formed, you know what I'm saying? How each person got in a group, how they recruited the backup singers and all of that. It was a little dark side to it too, but it was good. Some of that will probably come out in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
you
Hell
know what's
yeah.
dope? It's dope to see Busta Rhymes getting that star of the Walk of Fame, man. It's dope to see hip hop of that magnitude. You
oh
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That shout out to Busta Rhymes. Harlem ran into
Yeah,
Busta Rhymes.
shout out to Buster. Buster Bus.
Yeah,
man,
Yeah,
Harlem
he got the
running for
Walk of Fame,
everybody.
man. The Hall of Fame, man. That's what's
yeah,
up.
So,
I'm happy. I'm
yeah.
happy. I'm happy for that too.
Did what he say to you?
Oh, shit. When I met him, he was I had gave him the Detroit DVD, and I gave him the Bodie James vinyl. And he was looking at, he said, wow, he said, this is mine. I'm like, yeah, that's yours. He said, wow. He was like, Dilla forever.
yeah,
Yep. And after that, you know what I'm saying? It's like he just opened up and, you know, so he's talking to stuff for a couple seconds and, you know, there was other people, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to, do the photo ops or whatever like that. So yeah, he was cool. He was super cool. Super cool.
Hey, Dip, you gotta hip our Chirac cousin G Herbo up on who Jay Dilla is, man.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. You know, but you think about it, Herb was only what I w- you want to expect for Herb to know who
No.
Jay Dilla was. So
Yeah.
now since it's been put in his mind, I'm pretty sure he said, "Hold on, let me see what Dog did." You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm pretty sure he researched and it was like,
That's
you know what I'm
common,
saying?
homeboy, Herbo.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like you
Right.
gotta go sit down with Common. Common, he'll tell you what Dilla did. He'll tell you his whole history. That's the person to go see is Common for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't fault some of the young dudes though.
No,
Like,
you can't. You
yeah,
can't because that's way before Herbo time. I'm pretty sure when he was old enough, he knew who No Limit was. He knew who Cash Money was. He knew who Rockefeller was. You know what I'm saying? He knew
right.
who Rough Rider was. So it's like that was that was that was G Herbo era. His era, he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't thought about.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't expect for him to know who's Madlib or Jay Dilla. You wouldn't expect him to know that.
Yeah,
You
and
know what I'm
then
saying?
even with that, from a time perspective, you got to think of who the influences are. So, like, for example, like if he grew up on, I don't know, if he grew up on Cash Money or something like that,
Right.
he might know the lineage that influenced them. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
Dilla might not be in that lineage, but if somebody
Exactly.
grew up on Common, then of course they gonna know who Dilla was. So it's just hip hop is so diverse now that
I,
somebody
I
that's 20, they may or may not know Dilla. You got some 20-year-old kids that got everything Dilla did. You know what I'm saying? Or
it's
people,
like this, and then on top of that, it's like it's an age gap. That's a
yeah,
big gap. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have some. It's some youngins they go right back. They go back in time to actually listen to and be like, oh, okay. They it's like now they will really understand.
right,
But they only understand themselves because some of the OGs wasn't around and say, hey bro, you trying to I got some shit for you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
They wasn't fucking with this. So it's like now the youngins they own and they running, they steamrolling. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And then it's so much more music out now where it's like, when we was young, hip hop was one small pot. So you
Yeah,
had NWA, Public Enemy, and everything in between. Um, Tribe Called Quest and King T, right? So it was limited how much hip hop was available. So you kind of knew all of it. Now it's
Right,
like you can stick to just your genre of hip hop that you like and be overwhelmed with music. So
right.
I don't even fault the young guys no more when they just don't know certain stuff. I just be like, they into what they into for their age range, but I'll suggest it that they go back
Yeah.
and research some stuff.
And even for Herb, when they first came out, when him and Bibby first came out, they was straight drill type shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Right,
then when Herb rapping style got a little better on hip hop beats, stellar type beats, you know what I'm saying? His Everybody seeing him progress. You know what I'm
yeah,
yeah.
saying in his career. So
They give
he
him that
showed you.
that MC. They give him that MC badge out of Chicago. The new MC badge. You
yeah,
Yeah.
know, so
So
just to go back and research and you say who Kanye West is, you see where Dilla come from, and you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's
it's just gonna take somebody to say Herb, yeah, bro. You know, it's gonna take Common or somebody like that to say, you know, yeah, I know about Dilla. You wanna know about Dilla? I'll tell you everything about Dilla. I know he passed away, but I had experience of working with him. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So it's gonna take somebody like that to illustrate to, what I'm saying, Herb and all them type of dudes that make music like Herb or you
right,
know or on that same tier to to sit down and talk to him and tell him who Dilla was, tell him who Madlib is. You know what I'm saying? Those type of producers. That's all.
Hey, speaking of legends, y'all seen the Lazarus and Rakim collab? That song that was nice. I
Shout
just
out
That
seen
to
was
it.
sweet.
Lazarus, man. Our
Yeah,
Yeah,
Southwest
shout out to
Detroit
Laz.
homeboy right there. Southwest
Yes,
Detroit
sir.
right there. Lazarus. You know?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
They,
to
yeah,
hear Rakim sound like that on,
yeah,
what I'm saying, it sound good, and it's like
yeah.
the style is there, the bars is there, the presentation of the video is good.
The rollout, yeah.
Yeah, like
I think it's
I'm seeing a lot more this year. Like we talked about the clips earlier. We talked about that 45 to 55, 60-year-old rappers now. It's like they're making an impact right now. They're putting out good music, quality music, and it ain't dated or nothing.
see the thing is beyond the music. I think now they basically understanding of where the world is at right now, even with hip hop. So now
yeah,
they have to move around. They have to buy all type of promotional products. Just like when I seen the clips, my man had a flag. He had a big old Clipse flag, waving it around. So now it's just now it's more of who you got with you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Your promotional people and how many of the albums, what I'm saying, that's selling, certain stuff that you can give to the that you can give to the people while they waiting in line. Like they gave us towels, um, and they gave like a QR code, I guess, for the album or whatever if you want to listen to it digitally.
Right.
And then so further you got into the line or whatever, they already had the vinyls already sitting on the table. So
But
put
it's the way they doing they the way they sound intelligent in their interviews is selling the record. The way the people
yeah,
they let interviewing them is selling the record. The way Malice is talking about the how distorted the industry is right now and how he's trying to push God in it, and the way he's doing it, you gotta give him thumbs up. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell
What
Let
we
yeah.
God
hear,
sort him out.
He,
what we
you
hear in
know,
hip hop right now is we hear maturity. Like the maturity is the older dudes are actually talking to the older dudes and just being themselves instead of trying to be young. Because there was a period of time when the older rappers came out trying to compete with the young dudes. Now the older dudes are just being themselves and they're being mature. And it's easy for people to accept that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's you hear Malice talk, you hear Pusha T talk, and Pusha hasn't left the game, but you hear Malice talk, and it's like, oh, this is a breath of fresh air because we're getting a different view on some of the stuff that we're seeing out in the
The
world. So,
brotherhood, the unity in that, and they don't look like washed up rappers. They wearing 52 good. Niggas got oil on their hands. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
right,
yeah, that shit.
for real.
Malice remember me. Soon as I was
Yeah.
standing in line, he looked up. He was bobbing to the music. Then he turned. He looked at me. He looked at me and smiled and whatever. Then when I got up to the line, he was like, he said, you look familiar. I said, yeah. He sat there for a second. This how sharp Malice is. It only took him 2 seconds to realize where he seen me at. He say, A3C, right? I was like, yeah. I said, that's when me and my man Butter came to see you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We gave you our music. I remember now. Yeah. He said it was three of y'all, right? I said, yeah, because our man Tiny was with us too. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So he basically, you know, no, you probably can't see it.
Shout out
yeah,
to the home team, Malice. Malice, the
Yeah.
Virginia Malice Green
Autograph.
right there. For
Autograph.
real.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So yeah, and shout out to Cause. Cause was the one that designed the vinyl. You know what I'm saying? It's an artist, his name Cause. He designed the vinyl and everything like that. His stuff been in magazines and all type of art. You know what I'm saying? So he been around for a minute. Yeah, but yeah, Malice knew exactly who he remembered. Quick, quick. That's how sharp he is. It's been years. It's been over what?
Yeah, it's been a
It's been
minute.
over like 10 years. But he
Yeah, we
still
gave him that
remembered.
stuff. Yeah, we gave him that shit 10 years ago, man. That's crazy.
Yup. He still remembered.
Yeah, he was fully engulfed into his solo stuff then.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man. Hey, speaking of old and new, y'all seen? I'm just not seeing it. I don't know how long. I think it's been out the video for a few months or so. But the Baby Tron, Lord of the Multiverse video,
Oh
Mm,
yeah,
that
yeah.
the concept behind that is dope as hell.
yeah.
It was like the thought of it, the you know what I'm saying, the effort put into
Mhm.
like really putting that together and picking like some artists from each year, starting with the '80s. That was just a dope concept. And how he switched up the styles to kind of imitate the different artists like Bone Thugs and the old school rappers, Delight and all of that.
He
That
said
was
he
dope.
spent some bread in that video,
That's some
man.
money. He spent
Yeah,
that money.
yep,
Yep. Want y'all get my homeboys out, man. The Old Man album is out right now. My boy Jay Jones album is out right now called Destiny. Fellas the Great, Jay Jones. Shout out to Mark Kemp. He designed a product, CDs, you know. Mark Kemp, one of Eminem's first manager, still putting
Marky
in work.
Mark.
You know
Yep.
what else I'm saying in hip hop too? It's a lot more. I mean, we it's been around, but I'm just seeing more people like really collaborating with different people and saying, okay, I got this idea from such and such, or we collaborated, even with people that's not necessarily like on their album. When you hear people in these interviews, sometimes they're just like, yeah, I was with such and such, and I came up with this idea, and it's getting back to doing a little bit more people just working together and collaborating on different things. Now I think that's what's bringing a little bit more unity, um, get input, not all the egos from everywhere, and just acknowledging each other's skill set, man, and talent. So I'm just hearing more people talk about that.
Our favorite rappers is 55 and 60 and 60. You know, the reality of that. You know, just
Yeah.
watching Ice Cube new movie, A World. He let all his gray come out. And he'd be like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched that. We watched that last night. Yeah, World of Worlds. That was a good movie, man. Cube. One thing with
Yeah.
Cube, he
Hey,
ain't lose the beat. He ain't
nah,
lose the beat, man.
Nah.
He ain't lose the beat. He still got it. Cube still got it. Still from back then, from the Friday days and all that, from the janky promoter days, nigga, from all the way back from then to now, he still got it.
that's a hell of a movie. It's about just the way the world is. Him working at a receptionist desk and learning about computers and
Working for the
cameras.
government.
Yeah.
Yeah, he working for the government, man. He knew how to control the car. Told
Everything.
his daughter to get in the
Wrong.
car, control the car, and the car went the way it went. Then he turned around. He knew how to. He he was so smooth with it. When his daughter had got, she got hit in her leg with a sharp object or something. He
Yeah.
seen he went on there and tapped and seen her heart, how her heart was beating. They was
Yeah.
going up. She was like, "Oh, you gotta chill out. You gotta take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Had a
On the
Tesla
phone.
for doing the
Hey,
Tesla and
man,
everything. Hell of a
man,
hell,
he
hell of
knew.
a movie, man. Y'all gotta check it out.
Yeah.
For
And
real.
don't listen to
Yeah,
don't listen to Ari Spears. Ice Cube is dope.
for
Yeah.
real. Regardless,
Right.
right?
I,
Regardless.
I respect his opinion. I don't think he hating. That's just his opinion. But Ice Cube is a dope rapper and actor. So,
Yes, sir.
yo,
Yes,
uh,
sir.
Hey,
hey,
we
y'all.
want y'all. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
We want y'all to check out the previous episodes. You know, hit that like and share button. Y'all get hip to Mr. Diplomat. Y'all want some product promoted. Everybody be hitting me up about working with you, Dip. But they gotta pay to play, man. They don't understand
Yeah,
that.
man.
They
Yeah,
watch me
man.
strategically strategizing, and that's how that shit
Yeah,
goes.
man. Hey, man. It's checks and balances, man. That's how it is for people.
What you about to say, Red?
They be like, hey, brother, you think your man can take my CD out to New York? You think your man can get my CD in front of such and such?
I'm the worst
Hey,
person in the world when I don't give them
hey,
that interview back.
it ain't promo ain't free in no industry, bro.
Hell no.
Promo is not
Shit.
free in any industry.
Hey, you know the main question they asking you when you
What's
trying to
that?
do something? So what what the budget look like?
That's the
Right.
scariest word in the world, right there.
Instantly.
Budget.
Instantly. It don't matter who it is. What the budget
That's
looking like? How
the
much you got in
scariest
your budget?
man.
That's the
Yeah.
main thing that's the main thing they're asking. They don't care
Hey,
about nothing else.
hey, the worst answer is somebody when they say it depends. If they be like, it depends. It depends on what. You know how much money you got towards promo? Like,
Right.
you know how much it costs to make the project? You
You
know how much
know,
Right.
for marketing.
you you got a lot of artists even for them to do anything for you, they want to tell you to basically check in, yeah, hit us in the email and we'll give you the certain prices and what
Yeah,
and we'll work with you. But sometimes it's like a lot of people they don't want to do it organic. To me, if you even though if you don't know the person, but if somebody asks you for, because you want to satisfy your fans, it don't matter what it is. The name of the game is making sure that you basically, okay, what you need, okay, yeah, because once you do that, that will make the fans come back and come see you again.
yep,
You understand what I'm saying? Because already they paid their money to come and see you,
They don't
right?
understand the algorithm in that, man. It's the reason why it's the big hard to get in the squeeze, like Jam Master Jay or people that sacrificed and shit for the game. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Right.
listening to them sex workers, right? Hear them talk,
Hmm.
right? They price was $400, right? They get to the spot, they ready to bang out $400, but they got $2,000 waiting there for them. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
right.
here's two grand. You know what I'm saying? So they already developed a future with these people without all that old bullshit attached. It's like now they gonna try to bust as many freaking butts. You know what I'm saying? And it's only certain people that move like that.
Yeah,
People just let me read your mind, let me read your palm, let me read your brain. It's just how that shit go, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
you can be in a circle of success or a circle of failure, man. You just gotta be careful what
Right.
energy you're
Oh
around.
yeah.
I
That's right.
tell I tell Dip that all the time. We ain't doing this for just to be sweating and looking cute for IG. You know what I'm saying? It's like
You
for
ever
real.
heard the story about Queen song we no, another one bites the dust?
Mm.
You ever heard
Uh-huh.
the story behind that?
That
Guess
song.
how they,
No.
guess how they got the idea from that song?
Mm.
They was hanging around the guy from Chic that the song Good Times. Dun, dun. They was hanging with one of the guys in the group and they heard that bass line. They went back and was playing around with it, and then that's how they came up with another one bites the dust, right?
Mm.
And it
Mm.
was just a random song. They was just gonna throw it on the album. My man was hanging out, and they had performed the song like once or twice, and Michael Jackson told them that should be a single. And then
Mm.
that blew up. It became like one of their top songs so much they tried to duplicate it and make a whole album out like it afterwards. But it just go to show you hanging around the right people, you get influenced by something they did, you take it to the next level, and you might not think much of what you did. Somebody else in your circle will be like, oh, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes, man, the people not sometimes, but all the time, the people you around, man, somebody just drop a gem on you real quick and it'll change your life. But you can also have people around you, they selfish, they only I ain't gonna tell them that. I don't want them copying what I'm doing and improve on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to pay them to do promo for me. Why should I pay them when they out there anyway? You
Right.
know, just be surprised, man. So a lot of times I just tell artists like, you gotta keep your circle. Your circle should be pouring into you and helping you develop, right? It can't be a bunch of just yes men around. People gotta collaborate and make stuff happen, man.
Mm.
Right.
No doubt. No doubt.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
we all cold with another episode. We appreciate y'all tuning in. You know, we off the hook, man. That's all I can say. We got some new episodes coming. Y'all hit the share, the like button, uh, subscribe button. Uh,
What's up? Hey Harlem, how can people get at you, man, on your social media handles?
Well, Instagram is Mr. Diplomat altogether. On X, it's the same way, just like how I spelled, spelled this all together. Yup.
Dope.
Yup.
Y'all hit him with that consultant fee, then the promo fee. You know.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Right.
Say link in the bio, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Tell them I take all payments. I even take crypto as a payment. I take crypto as a payment.
Well, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Under this shirt ain't a bird chest, but we all watching Funky Fresh in the flesh, you know.
I don't know if that was dope or corny, man. Oh, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo.
Yeah,
We all
no
grew
doubt.
up
Yeah,
on them.
that's the
So
man.
next
Yeah.
episode, we are wearing our what is it, Gordon Gartrell? What was the name of the
Yeah,
shirt? We all gonna wear
yeah.
some good shirt for Theo.
Shout out Theo, rest in peace, Theo, for real, for real.
For real, man. It's the
Go look
Cosby
up the
Show
Funky
days.
video with him and Bobby Brown dancing and Donnie Simpson and reminisce
Yeah.
on.
Funky beat, y'all, and that BBD video, man. That was a
Oh
cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, peace out, y'all.
All right,
Thanks
y'all. Funky
again.
Fresh, and we out.